Okay, we're going to start out by finding the volume of a solid of revolution after rotating around the x-axis by the disk method. Okay, and we are going to be using the disk method for any time we're rotating not only around the x-axis but any horizontal line. Okay, you're going to use the disk method. And what the disk method is you have this volume formed by taking a curve, rotating it around the x-axis. Okay, you get basically, in this case, it looks like a vase. But that's a solid, and we want to find the volume of it. So what we're going to do is cut that shape into small discs, okay, which are essentially small cylinders, but you're going to cut those into discs. So if we look at the volume formula for a disc, you know that the volume is pi r squared h. Well, in this case, if you look at your disk, that r is your y value. Because looking back at the picture, this right here is your radius. Well, that was the height of the curve. That is your y value. So right in for the radius, you're going to put in your function, whatever that may be, square it, and then our h, the height of each of these, is our change in x, our delta x. So that becomes dx, really, when we look at the volume of those many disks, when you find the volume of all of these disks added together, okay, that right there is going to be your integral of pi. You have whatever your function is, that's a radius, squared times dx. So you can, if you're whatever your bounds may be, a and b, because pi is a constant, you can pull that out so that you can always remember when you're rotating around a horizontal line or around the x-axis, your radius is your function, you square that, do the integral, and then multiply that times pi. So, looking at an example. For this first example, we are going to be finding the volume of a solid generated by rotating the region enclosed by y equals x squared. So y equals x squared, the x-axis, which is here, and the line x equals 4, which is about right there. So from that, you can see your bounds are from 0 to 4. Okay, you're going to be taking this region and rotating it around the x-axis so it looks something like that. Yes, I'm not very good at drawing these. Okay, so your height, which is right here, that's your radius, that's y equals x squared. So we're going to take x squared, squared, and find that integral. So when we square x squared, we get x to the 4th, and the integral of x to the 4th is 1/5 x to the 5th, evaluated from 0 to 4. 1/5 times 4 to the 5th power minus 1/5 times 0 to the 5th power is just 1024 over 5. Times the pi, don't ever forget that. So 1024 pi over 5.